Hello? Hello. Hi, we're going to hunt pumpkaboos, and we're going to start it now. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's see if that's what we're going to do. It should be what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to start it now. What's going on, Moose, and how we doing? Ooh, the talking was of gum from DBZ, befriended by Mr. Satan and friend of dogs. Well, that is a sentence that I just read. How we doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Pumpkaboo's a sick shiny, and that's the story that I'm going to tell here. Okay, that didn't work, so let's try ending the hunt, and let's try restarting the hunt. A wild pumpkaboo. Text files, dedicated hunt, windowed projector is the switch, and then we start. All right, cool. See if it works now. Hope you guys are having a happy Halloween. Hope you guys have been able to go out, do some trick-or-treating, perhaps get some candy, perhaps disperse some candy, depending on your position on candy. But yeah, got typed, didn't get typed well. Much luck. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I have always wanted a pumpkaboo. For some reason, I always thought it was a Gen 8 only Pokemon. Turns out it's like a Gen 5 mon, and I've just been way behind on the times, but it's a good one. I think it's a nice, probably one of the better shinies, actually. One of the better ghost-type shinies, for sure. It's cool. Definitely cool the way it's broken down, the way they got it designed. So hopefully we see a purple one today. That'd be pretty neat. Yeah, I think I have a Gourgeist. I feel like back in the day, I feel like they did a Gourgeist event. Like they did one of those raid dens or whatever. I think I have one for when they did the raid den, but I don't actually remember for sure. That thing is crazy. I would phase on it though. Hi Carly, why are you awake? It's late. Oh wait, no, it's not late, is it? I guess it's kind of late. It's like midnight. I guess that's normal. Midnight's not that crazy. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for spending your Hallows Eve here. Wait, no, today's all... Yesterday was All Hallows Eve. Today's the Ween of Hollow. Today's the Halloween. Got the biggest size in under 36 encounters. You got to get the biggest size in under 36 encounters to beat you. Okay. The Yo Mama size is what I hear that they refer to it as. I hope Hefty comes in here. I got to ask Hefty a question. I've got to ask him a hefty question, but I know the answer to it. I know the answer to it, so there's not really a point in asking it, but... Ba-da-da-ba-da-da. All right, there we go. Number 8. Number 8. I am in a, like, literal shiny drought. It's kind of terrible, actually. Carly, do you like my shirt? Carly, do you like my shirt? How's my Halloween been so far? It's been good. We got approved for a mortgage. We handed out candy and some trick-or-trade boosters. Very fetching. Do you even know what it is, Carly? Are you even aware of what it is? Are you just breaking my heart here? I feel like my heart's being broken. Austin, what's up, buddy? It's fantastic to see you. It's always fantastic to see you. It's a football shirt. Yeah, but like... But like you actually get it now. Like you actually understand it now. I don't think you've ever picked up on it until right now. There, now you got it. God, there's lots of spawns here for me having a Harvest Mon in the front spot. I actually don't know where the best Pumpkaboo spot is, but I learned something very interesting about Harvest, and so I think this is the best option. Hefty and I had this chat today. Harvest, I always thought, increased the spawn rates by 51% for Pokemon of that type, but it turns out that it increases it to 51% for spawns of that type. And it would also never decrease something from a lower spawn table to a higher spawn table to a lower spawn table. So I didn't really realize that. So, like, as an example, let's say something had a 50% spawn rate. In Sword and Shield, it just jumps it to 51%. What I thought it would do is jump it to 75%, as in it would take 50% of the current spawn rate and add that to it. But that is not the case. I've been horribly misguided this entire time, and as it turns out, it actually is, it just boosts everything. So if it has a 1% spawn and it's the only grass type, it now has a 51% spawn. Kind of interesting. But see, now this one has got to be small, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. So you can see the size difference in the game. That's cool. What a sick shiny. This is so nice. I actually very much dig this one. Pumpkaboo. Don't need my bag. I was thinking about KOing some of these, but I really can't be bothered. What is this even? In missile. Okay. Okay. Remember that time that I found a shiny Cyclizar and then I reset over Scarlet and Violet and didn't save before shiny in Scarlet and Violet? You just missed my shower, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope it was a good one, though. I hope it was one of those. I've been taking stand-up showers lately. They are awesome. I feel like I've been missing out on stand-up showers for a long time. But I'm happy that I no longer have to take my lawn chair from the backyard and put it into the shower when I want to get clean anymore. Because that was a lot of work. Those nice plastic white lawn chairs. Here we go. Nice hard plastic. Hard white plastic. You know the chairs. Where are all the chairs? Like, where do those chairs go? I guess they break, but then, like, are there just, like, three-legged chairs in a dump somewhere? That's kind of sad to think about. We should get a three-legged dog, a three-legged chair. Just so, like, it feels, both the chair and the dog feel like they have, like, this, you know, connection. Anyways. I suppose it is. I've never really thought about it before. I almost just said thoughtin' about it. Maybe grammar's just not my strong suit right now. Yamper. Actually, it's kind of cool. I think everything in here I could phase on and get a new shiny. What's up, Shadow Wolfman? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Am I okay? Yeah. Yeah. You did say thoughtin'. I got close. I don't know if I finished. I'm not sure if I finished or not. But really, what is language, really? Is it just saying the word, or do you have to finish? Because I finished. I gotta show you guys this very funny thing. If you phase on Yamper, do you even know her? That's a really good question. So, last night, I went to see one of my favorite bands, Neck Deep, in concert. And it was really great. It was a great show. And the buddy that I was there with, his dad messaged us, or messaged him, I should say, halfway through the concert, like before it got started. So the two openers had gone, and he's like, "What are you up to this weekend? Or what are you up to right now?" And he was like, I'm at a concert with Nick. And he's like, "Oh, who are you guys going to see?" Barry Manilow, which I thought was kind of funny. And then turns out the same night that we were in the city that we saw Neck Deep, Stevie Wonder was also performing. And so my buddy Bryce, he responds to his dad and he says, "No, we're seeing Stevie Wonder." And then his dad is like, "Are you actually?" And Bryce is like, "Yeah, we are." And then he's like, "Okay, that's interesting." And then we send him this picture. And I can't stop laughing. I just like poorly photoshopped Stevie Wonder on a stage. And it just makes me laugh so much. Because it literally looks like Stevie Wonder, who is blind, just happened to like accidentally blind wander onto the absolute incorrect stage. like he doesn't know where he's at. And I don't know, man. I laughed so hard. we were in this crowd, and he and I are just like absolutely losing our minds. And obviously, like they had no one around had any idea why we thought it was so funny. But oh man, I mean, just tears. So good. So good. Oh man. Hey, what's up, Jess? How's it going? Yeah, it was pretty beautiful. A pretty beautiful scenario. All played well. Yeah, I've decided I gotta stop like singing the songs, the battle themes. Number one, it's not really my job. Number two, it just feels like filler. It just feels like uncomfortable filler. One could say it was wonderful. It was. It truly was. And then you voted Yo Mama. Good. Shadow Wolfman, this is important. And then last night, when we got back to the hotel from the concert, I was starving. And so we tried to find a place to eat, and there was nowhere to eat. And I was like, okay, well, maybe the hotel restaurant's still open. The hotel restaurant was not open, but they had a little marketplace. And so we go into the marketplace, and I had Easy Mac for the first time in probably a decade. Like, I used to eat Easy Mac almost every single night my freshman and sophomore year of college. And then when I moved into my own house, I didn't eat that anymore. And then I had it last night, and I am now back hooked on Easy Mac. That stuff is still so good. Was it amazing? Yes, it was awesome. And then they also had little 4-ounce pints of, or not 4-ounce pints. That's so stupid. Shut up. You were such an idiot. They had 4-ounce little like little samplers of Ben and Jerry's. So I also had like a 4-ounce, like a quarter pint, a half cup Ben and Jerry's, and an Easy Mac, and it was awesome. Just filling my body with processed dairy before going to sleep. It was good though. Easy Mac is so good. I used to have the ratio down perfect though. Like the line where it says fill to that line, it's not right. It makes it too soupy. You have to go like a certain amount. I used to have it timed. Like I would use the drinking fountain that we had on our dorm room floor, and I would count like 4 seconds, and then it would be perfect. Okay, so I got to avoid those. Huh. Oh. Did you say Pumpkaboo is a cat? No. I'd say it was a Pokemon. You never fill a line ever with anything. It's true. Yeah, it's true. I think that one of the things that we should just stop doing as a global community is associating Pokemon with real life things. I'm incredibly tired, so I'm just going to call in to call you Spooky. Well, thank you. I mean, look at the fur bits. I know, like, it could be inspired by things, but I think, like, they are not animals. Like, I don't think, like, Yamper is not conventionally a dog as we know it. It's a Yamper, right? Like, that's kind of it. Arcanine, despite having canine in the name, is just an Arcanine. That's it. Would you say Trevenant was a tree? No, I don't think so. Did you ever go fishing with Fredo? Alfredo. I think if we as a community just said, like, yes, this resembles in our world a cat pumpkin, then we could say, yeah, that looks like a cat pumpkin. But I think that we have to really remember, it's neither cat nor pump, nor kin. Then we also have to consider evolutionary traits of these things. Like this becomes a Gorgeist, which is just a gourd. Looks more like a bat pumpkin. Yeah, I mean, with the fangs like that, I think bat is probably more what it's leaning towards. And it's got the little curly Q, so maybe it's part like Alfalfa from the Little Rascals. So maybe it's also got some humanistic tendencies. We just don't know. We just don't know. What did you say, 38, 36? I don't know. Either way, you're going to beat me. I don't really get lucky when it comes to shinies. They take me long times. Long times, high times. But these encounters go okay. 15 minutes, 30. They're actually kind of slow. 36. RIP. There we go. We're at 38. Oh well. Oh well. That's how she goes. What about fishing with Frodo? Scribble, here's the deal. I think I could go fishing with Frodo. I think I'd have to set some terms though. I think Frodo's a guy that you got to set boundaries with. Like, hey, we're gonna go fishing, but I just want to go fishing. I don't want to like hike a mountain for you to deal with a piece of jewelry. Like, I don't want that. I like this game. Oh, I don't know if any of you guys... Oh, I don't have it on my phone. Did any of you guys see there was a post on the Pokemon subreddit the other day, and it was like not an animated, but like a cartoon pixel illustration of every single Gen 1 Pokemon except one was missing, and the game was to try and figure out which one Gen 1 Pokemon was missing. I guess several people sent it to Hefty at the same time, but it was really cool. You guys should go look and see if you can figure out which one's missing. Took me a long time, but I did figure it out eventually. But I had to pull up the decks, and I had to go one by one. I don't think I could have just like figured it out. That's tough. I gotta give it up to people who do just figure stuff like that out, because that is not me. You don't happen to know off the top of your head exactly where the strong spawn for Shiinotic is? No, and since I'm currently using my phone, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Hey, Hefty, okay, you are who I wanted to talk to. I mean, I want to talk to everybody, but I've been waiting to ask you. Do you have all the forms of Pumpkaboo? Like, I know for your form decks. It's actually November 1st in my time. Do I continue taking the moon? Yes, take the moon. Take the over, the under, and the moon. Those are the 3 rules. Strong spawn for Shiinotic. No, I don't. Wait, would it be okay on that app that you recommended that I never use? Yeah, every single time. 100%. It's my secret shame. Oh, Hefty. Hey, Shinies, it's me, McMint. My name has changed. McDark Raibu Choco Chip Dragon Fam. What is up, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Elijah Wood's post Lord of the Rings is weird. He's in the weirdest movies. He's also in that one TV show about the people that get in the plane crash and then they, like, eat each other. The Wiggles Take Boston? No, what was the name of that show? It's got Spooky Lady and Christmas Vacation and what's the name of that show? I can't be any more descriptive. It's got Spooky Lady, it's got Christmas Vacation, it's got no, it's not the West Wing. It's got Spooky Lady, it's got Christmas Vacation, it's got Frodo. It's got Kathleen. Do the career making performance and just dipped and makes weird stuff? Dude, it's kind of like Daniel Radcliffe, honestly. Like, remember when Daniel Radcliffe made that one thing where he was a human Swiss Army knife? Pumpkaboo is an average size that no one... Like of outrage when it's cloudy or raining, apparently. There you go. Radical. You guys, I really need your help. Yellow Jackets. The name of the show is Yellow Jackets. I don't need your help anymore. Yellow Jackets has all those things that I mentioned. It has Spooky Lady. It has Kathleen. It has Christmas Vacation. It has Frodo. And it's got people that eat each other. Have Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Woods ever been in the same movie? I actually think that we can't confirm that they are not the same person, really. I think that's something we have to think about deeply. Yellow Jackets. That's the one. Glad to see you stop reading my messages. I did. I actually missed it. You were right, though. That is the show I was talking about. I'm glad that you were able to pick up on that based on the clues that I gave you. Spooky Lady, which I think... Who? Okay, now, Hefty, can you name who all the people are? Who is Spooky Lady and who's Christmas Vacation? I called Spooky Lady because she's in Wednesday. She's also spooky looking. Who is that lady? Who's that lady? Who is that spooky lady? What's her name? Ba-da-dum. Spooky's Christina Ricci? Reese? Rikai? Raichai? I believe it's Richie. Christmas Vacation is Juliette Lewis. This is true. Remember when you thought Jenna Ortega AI was real? Yep. No. I didn't think, Carly, we have to change this. I didn't think that it was real. Like, I didn't think it was actually Jenna Ortega. I thought it was like a Jenna Ortega lookalike. I didn't realize that they were using AI to do the lookalike. That's why I was so fascinated. Yes. This is important to distinct. We have to make sure that that we get our distincties in orders. I think I would break my brain. The combined power of Harry Potter's, okay, interesting, and Frodo's big Chad energy, they would be too powerful. Yuji, what's up, buddy? How are you? Thank you for stopping in. Over here. Over here. All right. What's your guys' favorite kind of apple? Just finished handing candy out. Nice. How many people did you have? We had like 30 or 32, something like that. Not very many. My parents said that they had a couple hundred, which is just an insane amount of people. A couple hundred. MacBook Pro. It's a good apple. It's a good apple. Hang on. Oh, what's up, Shiny Pumpkaboo? I hid in the basement. Hefty. Some like 35 to 40, smaller area. That's cool. We got 0 the first year. I didn't get any candy, only Pokemon cards, so I can't even eat any candy. Oh, it's a bummer. Airy, I put those up there for you thanks to Razzie. Not that one, that's Chem Nation, but there's 2 Giratina gifts that are up there because of Razzie, because of you. They come at the end, but they're there. My favorite apple is you because... My heart. A little heart right here. That thing. Cosmic Crisp. That's it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Cosmic Crisp is what's up. It's the best apple of all time. It's a great apple. It's the big apple. A little less annoyed to be here. That's good. That's good. That's all we can really strive for. Thank you for being here. I know it must be hard. It's true. I rearranged the display case for the thing we talked about earlier. Send you a pic to look at whenever you have time. Send it on Discord and I'll be able to look at it now. Send it on my phone and I'll be able to look at it after stream. These are the rules. Ooh, Eevee Kid, Berserker, Electrike, bummer. Time to beat the rest of the candy. We got decent candy this year. We have a good amount of leftovers. I also have some trick or trades that I might open while we're just chilling. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a Pumpkaboo. Let's open one up. Oh, that's not a Pumpkaboo. I got these for my birthday. And then we handed out some of them. Because I thought, you know what? Kids like this stuff. And why not? Like, I'd be so excited to get Pokemon cards if I was still of trick-or-treating age. Hell, I'd be excited to get Pokemon cards right now. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What ghost types? Okay, there's a Duskull. I already have this guy. Duskull. Ooh. Look at how holographic you are. Ooh, and a Greavard. Neat. Greavard. Yummers. What did I say about yeppers? Oh, great. A Badoo. Wait. Is Badoo grass type? Oh, I guess it doesn't impact spawns in the... Oh, yeah, it would impact the question mark spawn, or the exclamation point spawns too, wouldn't it? Or the question mark spawns? I don't know, whatever spawns are. I didn't think Badoo was on this route. Badoo. I'm covered in Badoo. Underworld. Hey, Ratsy, I think there's something under there. How's my breaker off and the one light in the basement is on? Should I be concerned? First off, breaker. I hardly know her. Second, no, that light's just probably not connected to the same circuit as the rest of the lights in the basement. It's probably a different breaker. Fruit of the Loom underwear. I Heart, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Underwear. But I don't know. I don't know your house. This is just a guess that I'm making as to why one light would be on and the rest wouldn't. Because that's probably on a separate circuit. That separate circuit can't be broken. How's everybody feeling about YouTube goals? Has anybody played around with the YouTube goals yet? I see lots of people that say, like, if you give me money, I'll give you some of my extra shinies. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I want to use it for my personal benefit. So I have mine to make me do push-ups so that I lose some of this tum-tum that I've been gaining from eating way too much candy and butter. And I made random banana bread tonight, and it's delicious. And I ate like half the loaf. Kind Volcano, what's up, buddy? Every light and outlet in our kitchen is on the same breaker, and it's so annoying. That's how the house that I lived in college was. It wasn't just like the kitchen either. It was like there were some lights in the bedroom, and I used a blow dryer, because back in the day I used to use a blow dryer. It would literally like kick out everything in the kitchen. It was terrible. Yeah, the banana bread was the booty. It was so good. Razzie got me addicted to TCGP. Nice. It's good. Oh, Hefty, that looks sick. Looks really nice. Hefty, can I ask you a question about your basement? And then you have to not be offended if the answer to the question is no. Okay, cool. At the current picture that you just sent me, what is the height of like the joists and the beams that you have up above? It looks like they would be like 8 foot. Setting up for soft resets is so much fun. You and I have very different definitions of fun. Because like, to me, fun is like, you get to do cool things. But what you're describing is just like skipping a day in your clock and then resetting a game. But you know what? It's the little things, and I'm glad that you find joy in this. It's a nice process. It is a nice process. I'll give you that. That's fair. I can agree to that. I can agree to these terms. But like, Hefty, seriously, how high are your ceilings in your basement? Carly, I feel like at this point in time, you should just like have become fully aware that the things that intimidate you are typically very easy. Because like you were intimidated by a lot of things like the auto counter, which to be fair, I was too. But like, there's just so much that's just simple. Once you just say, yeah, screw it. 8 feet? Okay, Hefty, I feel like you at some point in time should put some ceiling tiles up. If you have 8-foot ceilings, you could probably get like a drop ceiling put in for less than 12 inches, probably like a ½ foot. And then you still have 7.5-foot ceilings in your basement. I think it would look really nice. That's the summer plan. Nice. I like it. I think it would look really good. The summer Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, I think that would look really nice. God, the LEDs look good. That shelving looks good. Do you have to worry at all about like humidity? Ceiling next summer, flooring the following year. Nice. Do you have to worry about humidity with the comic books? Like in a basement, which is typically like wet. Do you have to worry about anything like that? Make Giratina look so cool in Generations. The gifts are really sweet. If anybody wants a gift put up here and it's appropriate and it's not like nude people, just send me it on Discord and I'll add it up. Want shiny Terapagos? I bet you that you'll get it in a GameStop distribution 3 to 4 years from now, or potentially in Pokemon Go 4 to 5 years from now. Wish it wasn't shiny locked. Yeah, that's the case for a lot of stuff in these games, honestly. Dehumidifiers to write a picture with 2 humidity sensors in the room. Okay, so the answer to that question is a definitive yes then. Did you dress as anything? No, not really. There was a little bit where I went as guy who couldn't believe the year's 2024. That was a pretty cool costume. I would ask people what the date is, and they would say it's 2024, and I would say, what? And just kind of like worked that for until as long as it annoyed my wife, and then she yelled at me. Gina, what's up? Gina Bina 365. Gina Bina. Jin A Bin A. I love you, Jin A. Your mama is a great indicator for size. It's true. It's true. They described it as super size, and I was like, well, that's a little bit too light. We got to go as far as Yo Mama size, which I think is far superior. Lake Superior. Has anybody watched The Australian Office yet? Important question. I think I'm just going to run my streams that way. I think whenever there's kind of like a lull in chat or a silence in the stream where there's not a whole lot of conversation going on, I'm just going to throw out some random thought. And then if someone new comes into chat in that moment, they'll hear that random thought and they can chime in. If people have been hanging out for a long time, they're looking for something to discuss, they could potentially chime in there. And I just think like that'll be good for everybody. How is that different? I don't know. Sometimes I wait for someone else to say something and then I kind of like will work off of them. Kind of like Robin Williams when they would like throw topics at him and then he would kind of like take that and run with it. But in this case, like I think I don't want a Robin Williams situation. I think I want to just nick the situation. You know what I mean? My rug is done. There's a lot of different ways that I could take that. I'm going to take it in the literal sense. Are you knitting a rug? Crocheting a rug? Weaving a rug? Hooking a rug? Tugging a rug? Cutting a rug? I feel like you've probably spoken about this rug. I tufted a rug. Tuft a rug, not tug a rug. I don't know what tugging a rug is. Probably not something you should say on a Pokemon stream. That's cool. Is there a pattern to it? Is there a pattern of disrespect and inappropriate behaviors? That's really neat. I wish that I had skill to do anything in this life, but I'm basically kind of just like useless. I have no marketable skills. I can sometimes make well-timed and ill-timed jokes. That's about what I got going on. All right, let's look at some cards here, huh? Let's rock and roll. Know thyself. Ooh, there's 3 cards in this pack. That's pretty lucky compared to the other one, which also had 3. Nothing. Just a little teapot, short and stuff. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick as can be. That's sick as can be. Look at this thing. Look at him. You see this guy? I gotta get that in a sleeve somewhere. We'll deal with that at a later date, but that's awesome. Your second favorite after I stole Gengar from you. Yes. We'll see how long I can have this one. How neat is that? That's a cool card. Dang it. I like it. I like it. They do good things. Crap. I keep running into things that I don't want to run into. I wish there were less Pokemon here. What is Galarian? Here's what I don't understand about Galarian Meowth. I don't get what the connection is, or like what it's supposed to be, and like how it's supposed to tie into Galar. I don't understand it. I don't get what it is. Tumor Cat, is that what it is? Is that all that it's meant to be? Just a very bulbous chin? Is he wearing the Decidueye hoodie? I don't know. He's just blue. I really like that card. That's a nice piece of art. Piece of fart. That's cool. Berserker's kind of cool. I don't mind Berserker. Just a cat with a freaking giant goiter. Well, how about that? No goitering. I want a sign on my door that says that. It says no goitering. I don't know exactly what that would mean, but I think I want it. Did you get Marshadow in this game? I feel like I have it. Oh god. I'm almost positive I do. Let me go check. I think I do. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. No. No. Do I have a... No. Why is that even in there? Legendaries. Yes, I do. Right here. This little guy. Neat. What is Marshadow? Lava? I thought he was like marshmallow inspired. Not like the food, but like the DJ. So realistically, if you did an hour of resets, or not resets, but an hour of encounters a day in this game, you would hit odds in about 2 weeks. Which means that on average, you should be able to find one shiny every 2 weeks in this game. Actually, no. You should be able to find... Yeah, that's what it means. I don't like the lighting in this game right now. I feel like it's off. I feel like I'd be able to see this thing better in the evening. Marshmallow plus lava equals the Gloom Dweller Pokemon Marshadow. Not edible, but also not flammable. Yeah, because it's what? Fighting and Ghost? Is that what its typing is? I think it's Fighting Ghost. That seems right. Every once in a while, I like to enter Galar Mine 1 and come back to completely reset spawns. This is not a I feel like the question why gets a bad rep. Because like this is not an accusatory question. The question is just why. Just because? Just to say, you know what, let's start fresh. Because that's okay. That's a justifiable reason, and I can accept it. Maybe I'll do it every 100. Just in memory of Hefty. I have one. You have one what? Nasa Spirit amongst the Spiritomb. Putting early reset spawns on the far left and far right of the field. Oh, I guess that's true. That's a good call. I suppose I could also just encounter and run away from those things too, right? But I get what you're saying. I'm only... Basically, unless I trigger a Pumpkaboo, there's a chance that those other things don't despawn. Tell my diamond copy to have a spin to swarm tomorrow. I'm getting annoyed. Dude. No, dude, that is helpful. You are helpful. You're always helpful. I'm in the same boat. I literally need a Spinda to finish my decks in that game to get the charm, but then I gotta go through and catch everything again anyway. But what's nice about those games is it's just the regional decks. Sword and Shield is going to be the biggest one to get everything logged into home. Hands down, that'll be the hardest one. But I gotta play through Shield, so I'll probably just do it while I'm doing that. That way I can kind of get two birds stoned at once is sort of the plan. Okay, where are we going? That's weird. Okay, we'll do 2 more, and then we'll head to the mines, just like Half D suggests, because I think that makes sense. It's a good idea. As hyper... Oh my god, I keep running into the wrong things. Crazy thing is I have a shiny charm in BDSP, so I've caught Spinda before, but I don't have one in the boxes. I don't know if I'll do anything in BDSP once I have a shiny charm. Like, I don't know if there's any Masuda. I've never done a Masuda hunt in that game, so maybe I'll do it just to, like, do it. I don't even know what the egg gathering process looks like. I don't know any of those details. But I can't imagine that it would be better than any of the other options that I have. But unless there's a Pokemon that's available in that game that isn't available in any other game, then maybe it's worth it. But is that Stinky? Yeah, okay, we'll just check it just for the stink's sake.
Stinky!
Not shiny. Yeah, I don't really know. Literally just got the charm for Fiona eggs. It's fair. Give it 1 more month checking for the Spinda Swarm, and then I'm giving up. Because there's no way to, like, reset the spawns, right? Like, there's no way to reset the swarms. I thought that's what I remembered reading online. Like, they're just basically random each day, and you can't, like, advance time to get there. Or maybe there's a way to advance. Okay, well, I got 2. I gotta at least check these. Super complicated. I tried it and I messed it up. If you attempt to reset, then it'll be stuck on that swarm for a few days. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. Dang it, these pumpkaboos, they just keep pumpkabooing. I can Google it, but Tigo S is quicker. Can Shiinotic be both genders? I think so. I'm also working on my Curry decks in Sword and Shield. Curry decks? Like Steph Curry? Like basketball superstar Stephen Curry? Gallermine. Gallermine. Look at those spawns being reset. Beautiful. Still haven't found myself a cast form day in the trophy garden. Trop High Garden. Cast form's one I gotta hunt for. At some point in time. Like cooking curry for my team so I can get the golden utensils. Didn't even know that was a thing. I know that there's like a curry hunt that you can do, but I don't know. It sounds miserable. It sounds like a curry shiny hunt sounds like something that someone who has a complete living dex and a form dex and a gender dex should do. That's what it sounds like to me. It doesn't sound like something an idiot like me should do. I'll just serve my team with golden utensils. I get it. I get it. Sometimes you just gotta go that extra mile for your virtual creatures, you know? You're not idiot. 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 Ba-da-dum. All right, purple and black. Let's go. Guys at Spectrum think I'm just some dumb hick. They said that to me at a dinner. They deserve the finest. They truly do. Oh man, I'm tired. A concert. My knees. I woke up this morning and my knees were just in pain. What are the yellow dots on the Pumpkaboo? My guess is it's an evolutionary tactic that has grown to make people think that those are big, scary eyes so that it doesn't get attacked by other predators. What's up, Billy? How's it going? Show us your trainer card. Oh my god, that's so inappropriate to ask for on a live stream. I don't think I've done anything with this trainer card. There was one trainer card I had where I was doing like some pose and then I had it zoomed in and as far on like the groinal region as I possibly could. I don't remember if that's this one or not. Let me check. I don't think it is. Lead card. Nope. Just super boring. Just really boring. My other one was better. Oh, I gotta wake up. This is brutal. I just like Debbie, I just hit a wall. You guys want to know something mind-blowing? Have you guys ever heard the song 1985 by Bowling for Soup? It's the one that has the lyrics where it's like, Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it all. One Prozac a day. Husband's a CPA. Dreams went out the door when she turned 24. Only been with one man. What happened to her plan? She was going to be an actress. She was going to be a star. She was going to shake her butt on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Her yellow SUV is now the enemy and looks at her average life, and nothing has been all right since Bruce Springsteen, Madonna. Way before Nirvana, there was U2, Blondie. Music's still on MPV. Her two kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool. She's still preoccupied with 1985. You've heard? Has anybody heard that song before? Great song. Do you know it's a cover? Did you know that that is not the original? Do you know that 1985 was not a Bowling for Soup song? It was actually by a band called SR1NY. And SR1NY's version of that song came out like 3 months before 1985 by Bowling for Soup got super popular. But you didn't know that. I didn't know that. I learned that. That's the truth. And there's other lines in the new song that are definitely not like things that would make it on pop radio. How about that? Sounds like theft. Okay, so that's what I thought. Then turns out the lead singer of SR1NY must have somehow found Bowling for Soup and said, hey, we have this song. You guys can do it if you'd like. And they were like, yeah. And then they made it famous. But the original lyrics weren't St. Elmo's Fire. I think it was 16 Candles or something like that. I don't know. It was a different movie. Different John Hughes 80s movie. Was St. Elmo's Fire John Hughes? I think it was. Who was the president when that movie came out? Yeah. I don't know. There's some fun facts for you. I wish I was able to tell you who the president was during that time, but I literally can't think of it. Where's my costume? It's at the costume shop. Surprisingly, it was not John Hughes. Huh. I've actually never seen St. Elmo's Fire, so I don't even know what it's about. Like, if you ask me right now to tell you what St. Elmo's... Let me just try and... I'm just going to try and guess. Here are the things that I think St. Elmo's Fire is about. Hefty, I'm assuming you've seen the film before. This could be a fun game. I could start to tell you what I think St. Elmo's Fire is about, and then you can tell me what parts of my guesses are correct and what parts of my guesses are incorrect. And then we'll see if we can eventually work to the plot of St. Elmo's Fire. Here we go. St. Elmo's Fire is a story about a man that lives in a small town that is trying to rebuild a Catholic church named St. Elmo's after it had a great fire. So the things that we have so far are church, St. Elmo's, small town, man as the main character. How am I doing so far, Hefty? Not even close. Any of it? Is any of it? Are any of the details right? Hey, what's up, Aya? How's it going? There's a man. Okay, there's a man. So, okay, we got it. Okay, there's a man And this man lives in small town America, perhaps a town called St. Elmo's. And the movie is about that person feeling disenfranchised and finding a way to escape the mundane nature of small town living and the trap that he feels that he would be caught in if he stuck around. Went trick-or-treating with my friend and my brother. Nice. How'd it go? Get some candy. How are we doing so far? Is any of that accurate? Getting closer. What parts are closer? I have to know where I'm close, so that I can like is the town named St. Elmo? Is it about escaping the town? Like what are the parts that are close? So I know so far there is a man. That's all I know. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna figure this out. Escapism. Okay. Escapism is a part of St. Elmo's Fire. So a man and escapism. St. Elmo's Fire is something related to space, isn't it? Like St. Elmo's Comet or something like that. I don't know why that rings a bell. I saw a bunch of Pikachus walking around while I was trick-or-treating. Nice. Is St. Elmo's a comet or something like that? Wrong direction. It has nothing to do with space. Okay. 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 So it doesn't have to do with space, and it has to do with Earth. They're on Earth, I presume. Okay. So it's about a man that wants to escape. It has nothing to do with going to space. But he's got to escape. What does he have to escape from? So if it's not small town living, is it his job? Does a man want to leave his job? Okay, so small town. Does a guy want to get out of his job? There's one adult as Pikachu and one kid as Ash. Nice. I like that. Job. Relationship. Man wants to leave a bad relationship. Hefty disappeared. But. He wants to leave a butt relationship. I think multiple people. There's a group of people that want to escape, get out of their small town. They're prisoners. They are stuck in St. Elmo's prison, and they light the prison on fire as an escape plan. But they get caught on their way to Zihuatanejo, Mexico. Your original guess was about a man. I said there was a man. You never said he was alone. That's fair. Okay. So, it's a story about a group of people in the town of St. Elmo. Am I correct on those details? There are 4 people in this group. Getting really out there. There's a group. St. Elmo is not the name of the town. There are 3 people in this group. Because a group can't be 2. That would be a couple. So there are at least 3 people in this group. They are relatives. They are siblings, brothers. There are more than 3. Are there less than 5? Are there more than 3 less than 8? So this would make it really uncomfortable. Okay, so there is more than 3, less than 8. So somewhere between 5 and 7 people. It would be uncomfortable if they are siblings because there's a love story happening. So my guess is somewhere in St. Elmo's Fire. Somewhere in St. Elmo's Fire. St. Elbo's Fire. There is a couple that is together, and then there is an outsider looking in who is hopelessly in love with one of those people within the couple. And part of the conflict of the movie involves one of those people garnering feelings for that outside person. Just Google it. No, that's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is we're trying to see if we can get me to the plot of a movie. Just Googling it, I could have done that. I could have done that before we even started this, and that's probably what I should have done. But like, this is fun to try and figure this all out. You guys are not being very helpful at all. Now, given I don't want you to help me, but I do want you to confirm this is right, this is wrong, or this is close. Then I can, get closer and closer, and we can trend. Every time you get close, you get further away. Okay, see, that's good though. Are you expecting to go see my scene? No, I just want to know the overall overarching plot of the story. Here's what we got so far. It is about a group of 5 to 7 people, one of them being a man, and they are not related. Because if they are related, that would be awkward, which implies that there's love interest. And then there's some degree of escapism. So, like, I'm just going to Google it. A group of recent college graduates embark on a series of misadventures in the real world. That's like exactly what I said. There's Kirby, who wants to be a lawyer. Okay. There's Davey, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. There's John at the bar. Oh, wait, sorry. I had the lyrics to Piano Man open. My bad. And Wendy, a quiet girl in love with Billy, Rob Lowe, who juggles roles as husband, dad, and drunk. Drunk is not really role. Together they grapple with adulthood. It sounds like a great film. Look at Rob Lowe. Look at him. You would come close and completely mess it up. Well, to be fair, that's kind of how you got to get there eventually. Like, we could do this with another movie. You guys could name another movie I haven't seen and I would try it. Don't you guys think that name, Rob Lowe, would be a great name for a child? Like, this is my son, Rob Lowe. I think it's beautiful. A beautiful name. It's okay for a philosopher and his stone. Seriously, I think you guys got to give me another chance. I think I've never seen a lot of movies. I've seen way less movies than I have not seen. You ever seen Encino Man? No, I have not. That is a film I have not seen. Okay, Encino Man seems like it would be about a man named Encino who is digging something. He seems like he would be digging like a hole, like holes. Like he's digging to find treasure in Camp Green Lake. Because his great-grandpa, because he gets in trouble. And the owner of Camp Green Lake's great-grandpa thought there was treasure buried, but really that treasure belonged to Hector Zeroni, because Stanley Yelnats is the Encino Man. His great-grandfather did not carry Madame Zeroni up the mountain. So I'll go back to digging. Okay. So it seems like... Hey, what's up, Hassan? How we doing? Okay, so digging. And then if this is related to the historical Encino phenomenon, it would mean that as he's digging, he digs up a fossil or finds a dinosaur, finds like a 137 eggs for shiny Fuecoco, nothing yet. I'm hoping for under odds. Close. Okay, so if it's related to the Encino phenomenon, then he would have found something old that could be carbon dated. A human. He finds a body. Does he find a body? And he finds a body. Is it a skeleton or is it a body? Okay, he finds a skeleton. Am I close or am I off? Okay, he finds a body, and this body has a skeleton. It is a body, and this body is alive. It couldn't be alive unless it was preserved somehow. So is it a futuristic movie? Was it like in a time capsule thing, like a space capsule? This guy digs a hole, is digging a hole, finds a space. It's alive. I'll give you that. Okay, so then it would be. It'd be preserved, so like if it was a fossil, that'd be dead, but it would be preserved in rock, so revived. So okay, so he finds a frozen body. He digs far enough that it's that cold. Why would he dig that far? What's he digging that far for? Is it frozen? Is that what it is? Pogo Odd's supposed to be boosted? No, I don't think so. I think there's like 2 or 3 things. You got half the premise. Okay. And then... Okay, so they find... So this guy is digging a hole in his backyard. He finds a body, and that body's frozen. And then I'm guessing, at this point in time, they find a way to revive that body. That body ends up being either a cave person or a Cro-Magnon or something from a long time ago, and then they decide to name him Link, and they pass him off as a college student, foreign exchange student. Am I close? Got only Zorua through the entire event, which I guess is lucky in itself, but I got nothing else. Zorua might be boosted. Close. Ah, man, I thought I had it spot on. I feel like Zorua is boosted, but I could be wrong. I think Zorua encounters are boosted, but I don't think that it's... So you saw the movie? Nah, I just Googled it. I Googled it from the start. See, that's what I should have done before. It was just a quick from the start Google. You guys were right. It's really hard to do that. Gaming with Chris. What's up, buddy? How are you? How's your Halloween been? Did you get Halloweird? I don't like when people say that. I don't really enjoy it when people say Halloweird. Got a lot of candy? Nice. Nothing better than getting a lot of candy. I miss trick-or-treating. That was such a fun part of life. Samwise Gamgee and Pauly Shore find Kaba and Brandon Fraser and pull and bring him to school to help them be popular. Samwise Gamgee. He's really in that movie. Oh yeah, so he is. Freaking Sean Astin and Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore's hilarious. Brendan Fraser. Trick-or-treat with my kids today, or my friend's kids today. Encino Man was wheezing the juice. Busy, what's going on? We were just playing a game where I asked, or I was talking about movies I've never seen, and I tried to get Hefty and Gina to explain movies to me without me ever having seen the movie, and it didn't work out very well. That also wasn't a good explanation. I was trying to guess the plot of the movie without ever having seen the movie, and I wasn't able to successfully do it. There's also a movie called Encino Woman. I've seen Son-in-Law before. I was thinking you were doing exceptionally well. I'm very, very good at Googling things and then pretending as though I'm thinking about it on my own. Hefty, let me see if I can name a movie that you haven't seen, but I probably can't because I feel like we've watched the same movies. What's up, Brandon? Hot Rod. Hefty, have you seen Hot Rod? Hefty, have you ever seen my favorite movie, Hot Rod? I went through a long period of not liking Andy Samberg. Okay, Hefty. Let's see if you can guess the plot of Hot Rod. It's a pretty easy thing. It's a pretty easy movie to guess. I'm not like it's not that deep. So it's possible I could help you. Probably never seen my favorite movie, Mulan. I've seen Mulan. I love it. Mulan is excellent. I like that part where they're swift as a coursing river. Happy Halloween, Busy. With all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Andy Samberg plays a guy who does BMX stunt biking. Yes, those are details that are correct. Yes. But it's not... okay, you have most of that correct. It's not exclusively BMX. He has a love interest. He does. He does. In this film, Andy Samberg does in fact have a love interest. That is correct. Moulin Rouge is Moulin Rouge. The actual place is interesting. Oh, look, it's finally nighttime. This is cool. Spooky. Someone does not like him, but Andy comes out on top and makes the guy look like a buffoon. There's an element to that, but it's not so much a dislike, more of a tough love situation. We'll focus more on it being tough love. This is actually really hard. I now see on the other end why this was difficult. I take it for granted. I take you guys for granted. This Disney version of the one in Paris is definitely not PG. I can imagine that. His dad says he has to finish the stunt Olympics in order to take over the family business. No, none of that is accurate. Not a single part of that is correct. Too specific. Yes, it does. That gets a little bit too far. God, I love that movie. I might actually watch it tonight. Gods of War, may your hammer be mighty. I love the Gods of War. Cat says meow. Oh my god, tell your cat I said pss, 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 pss. What's up, Emerald? How's it going? Good to see you. All 8 bits of you. All 8 of your bits. His dad died of a heart attack at his wedding, and he has to go around to the country to sell their stunt bikes to save the company. Okay, you have some of that somewhat correct. There is a heart attack that occurs in the movie. It is not his father. And there is an element of needing to save something. Those are the areas that you have right. There is a heart attack. It is not his father. And there is a need to save. Or perhaps instead of save, raise. Yeah, that's a hint without giving anything away. Happy Halloween to you as well. Appreciate that. Can't believe it's going to be November tomorrow. This year has flown by. Absolute legend. He has to win the prize money from the bike race to save his grandmother's house from being repossessed. Close. Different movie. Similar, like, plot line? Somewhere in there. It's not about winning money. Money is important. Are you guys guessing movies that you haven't seen to try and see if you may have seen them? No. So I am trying to get Hefty to guess the plot of a movie he has not seen. Is not seen. I can't speak today. Trying to get Hefty to guess the plot of a movie he has not seen. And I tell him what's right and what's wrong. It's pretty good. So far he knows that there's a heart attack. It doesn't involve his dad. There is a degree of money that is involved, and it is about a man that has a love interest who is a stunt biker. Stunt person, stunt man. This is the fun. This is the fun. This is what we're doing. I actually don't know if it's fun for him. It's fun for me. He probably just wants to stop. And he's going to be lucky because, you guys, I'm actually extremely tired. I don't know why, but I'm absolutely gassed. So I'm going to actually call it here. And we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing some far-fetched hunting, finishing up the eggs, but I'm going to just wrap things up. I got to get some sleep. I don't know why. Probably because I got like minimal sleep last night and then I broke my knees at a concert. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, I don't know, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I forgot what I have it scheduled. And then probably early Sunday money. Raises money for an operation. That's exactly it. He raises money for his stepdad's heart surgery after he had a heart attack. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all y'all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye.